In the realm of XRP, we are on the verge of a potentially revolutionary event that might lead to new developments. Discussions are taking place around the prospect of destroying all of the XRP that is now held in escrow. Despite the fact that the current burn rate is roughly 5,000 XRP per day, which is equivalent to approximately 1.825 million per year, there is a growing amount of conjecture that this pace is also increasing. As many as 25,000 XRP are being burnt every single day according to the assertions of certain observers to the contrary. Furthermore, it is stated that this action is connected to Ripple's escrow accounts, which is a fascinating fact. The scenario takes a more serious turn when remarks are made by a former Ripple director, hinting that Ripple may carry out a one-time big burn of all of the XRP that is now in escrow. This looks to be more than simply a matter of speculation in terms of the chance of this happening. The timing of this scenario, which coincides with Ripple Labs' announcement that it will purchase back over $1 billion worth of XRP from its existing supply, is what makes it even more intriguing. This has caused many people to speculate that Ripple's settlement with the SEC may be connected to this repurchase as well as the possible escrow burn. Additionally, many people believe that Ripple still requires XRP, which is the reason for the buyback. Massive repercussions would result from such a burn of the escrow account. It is possible that the value of XRP would more than double to $10,000 per token if Ripple were to burn all of the XRP that is now in escrow. My study, in conjunction with the increasing number of partnerships that Ripple Labs is forging, and the fact that they require XRP in order to sustain these collaborations, shows that a valuation of $10,000 per XRP could be necessary for Ripple Labs to maintain its operations and expand its operations. Hello members of the Moneyside family, we are pleased to have you back at your reliable source for all things XRP. First things first, let's take care of some housekeeping before we get into the topic that we have planned for today. You would be doing me a tremendous favor if you could click the like button, click the subscribe button, and activate those alerts so that you may become a member of our thriving community. In addition, please wait because we are about to reveal something really wonderful. As soon as we reach 60,000 subscribers, we are getting ready to release an incredible XRP giveaway. Participating in the giveaway is a very easy process. Simply adhere to these 3 simple instructions. Therefore, check that everything is in order, and don't forget to provide a hashtag for Moneyside in the comments section to guarantee that you are entered. This opinion has been expressed in a number of articles which have stated that XRP will reach $10,000 as a result of Ripple's cross-border payment relationships. A big increase in the value of XRP is not only a potential, rather it is a possibility that might very well become a need in light of the growing extent of Ripple's global alliances and their reliance on XRP. The growth trajectory of XRP has been nothing short of exponential, and recent reports, both the ones that were leaked and those that were made public, are attesting to its expansion around the world. It is noteworthy that a paper that was leaked from BlackRock has shown that the company intends to employ XRP for cross-border payments. A number of the most important topics are covered in this paper, which highlights the rising role that XRP is playing as a globalized cross-border payment service. A recent declaration made by the Central Bank of Ireland that they want to use XRP for cross-border transactions has contributed to the momentum that has been currently being generated. Ripple, the business that is responsible for XRP, has been officially recognized as a registered virtual asset service provider as a result of this step, which not only demonstrates the dependability and effectiveness of XRP as a payment mechanism, but also represents the formal acknowledgement itself. This is a big endorsement of the potential benefits that XRP might bring to the banking industry. While this is going on, the Global Central Bank of Japan has begun the process of implementing XRP for its global payment systems. The development of a central bank digital currency on the XRP ledger is now being actively collaborated on by over 30 central banks, which is part of a bigger trend that is currently taking place. 19 of these central banks are said to have acquired a total of more than $9.4 billion worth of XRP, according to reports. This number does not even take into account the possibility that the FedNow rapid payment service may become compatible with XRP for use. As per the information that has been disclosed, the FedNow quick payment platform is contemplating the utilization of XRP for the purpose of managing the blockchain component of their payment system. This new development is a strong indicator of the rising faith that people have in the technology that XRP possesses and its feasibility for use in contemporary financial applications. It is impossible to overestimate the significance of the proposal made by the Federal Reserve Committee of the United States of America to acquire full ownership of XRP and Ripple Labs. XRP retail sales are going to be blocked as a result of this action, which signals a huge shift in the landscape of the financial industry. Ripple is a system that employs the XRP ledger and digital asset in order to establish a typical CBDC, which is a central bank digital currency. The Federal Reserve's objective is to harness the efficiency, cost-effectiveness, and eco-friendly components of the Ripple system. This strategy is especially pertinent in light of the current global trend, which is that major central banks in over 8 countries, including the BRICS nations, have already formed partnerships with Ripple Labs in order to deploy the RippleNet system and the XRP ledger. XRP and XLM have been publicly suggested to having the potential to play an important role in the blockchain component of the Federal Reserve's FedNow payment system, which further emphasizes the Federal Reserve's engagement with blockchain technology. A key step toward the integration of traditional banking with decentralized finance is represented by the FedNow Services partnership with Metal Blockchain for the purpose of facilitating rapid conversions between stable coins and fiat currency, as stated in one of their publications. At the moment, the only way for citizens of the United States to make fast domestic payments is through the use of third-party applications such as Venmo and PayPal, or through digital wallets for cryptocurrency. Nevertheless, the FedNow system, which is presently in the process of being developed, intends to include cryptocurrency technologies into its structure. The involvement of approximately 120 businesses has been garnered by this platform, including recent entrants such as US Bank and Exchange Bank, in addition to a variety of payment processors and solution providers. As a result of the possibility of incorporating Ripple into the FedNow service, we are on the edge of seeing a huge advance in the field of digital banking. This effort is being explored for participation by a number of fintech businesses, one of which being Ripple, which is well known for its innovative cross-border payment solutions and open-source distributed ledger technology. Additionally, Stellar Lumen's XLM, which is well known for its blockchain-based payment network that enables worldwide transactions to be completed more quickly and at a lower cost, is also included on the list of possible partners for the FedNow service. This leads us back to the two most important components of the conversation that we were having. There is a possibility that Ripple Labs may burn a significant amount of XRP from their escrow account, and there is also a possibility that the price of XRP could approach $10,000 in the near future. These two elements are intertwined, and their combination will constitute a key milestone for the digital asset known as XRP. There is a possibility that the predicted mass burning of XRP from Ripple's escrow might serve as the impetus for XRP to achieve the price milestone of $10,000 that was anticipated. This idea has been further strengthened by remarks made by Matt Hamilton, a former director of Ripple, who hinted that Ripple might burn all of the XRP that is now stored in its escrow wallet. Given that Ripple is now engaged in a legal battle with the SEC, this disclosure is especially significant since it brings to light the possibility that a burn may be included in a prospective settlement deal. The repercussions of this are substantial and far